Beijing Games begin. Opening ceremonies for the Olympics over. Now it's on to the Summer Games, but not without a warning from Islamic terrorists, the group, and the threat. Next. In your bottom box, Islamist extremist group making scary threats. Let's find out more. Trace is in the acquisitions room with more on this. What's this all about, Trace?
Well, a lot more. You know, the security is so tight at the Beijing Games, Julie, that even the producers and photographers had trouble getting in to the opening ceremonies. Take a look at this video here. You can see some of the producers and reporters kind of fighting to get in the Great Hall. If you listen very closely, you can hear them saying, "Don't touch, don't touch." Just you can hear this. Yeah, this scuffle went on there. A lot of them finally got in. But you swing in. There's a lot of concern for security. Some 300,000 security officers could be on hand. And one of the big reasons is because of the Turkestan Islamic Party had made threats telling Muslims, anyone who rides a bus, a plane, or a car to be wary. I want to swing you over now to REM 231. That's where Douglas Paul is a former senior director of Asian Affairs for the National Security Council. Sir, thank you for joining us. You know, we're talking about tight security over there. How dangerous is this group?
You know, this group really has been warned about by the Chinese for some time, but the American intelligence community has been watching for indications that it's an actually threatening kind of group, and they didn't find them up until very recently. There's probably a re-estimation going on now inside Washington to raise the threat level from this organization, since they managed to launch an attack on police forces about 2,000 miles from Beijing out west in Xinjiang province.
But the question becomes, I mean, how do you get through all this security? We're talking about some 300,000 officers on the streets of Beijing. Is this almost impervious, or can these types of groups, have they been doing reconnaissance? Is there a way around this type of security, sir?
I don't think there's a way around this kind of security with a very big threat. If an individual or two or three individuals want to sacrifice themselves by hiding small weapons or bombs, they might be able to get in and do a small amount of damage. Anything big is going to be caught in the very tight net that's been thrown down around Beijing. That's why I think the East Turkestan movement has been active in the far west, and we believe may have been active in 2 bus bombings in the deep south of China.
But you quickly, and very quickly, sir, because I'm up against a hard break here, but we talked about the Atlanta bombings back in 1996. It doesn't take a huge bombing to cause panic at the Olympics.
That's true. It could, anybody could come in, but they've got to be searched. They're going to be screened multiple times. It's going to be tough to get through.
Douglas Paul, sir, thanks very much. We appreciate it. Julie, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Tracy. We want to